Two fingers. Welcome to Riding with the Ruach. I'm Karan, tell the doc, and today I want to go over the Harley-Davidson Street Glide that you see behind me right here. Brand new, off the showroom floor. I'm going to ask you, what will you choose? If you had an option to choose this brand new Harley-Davidson Street Glide, see it right here. Dripping, up. Dripping. Got my Alpine gloves there because they got soaking wet. I got caught in the rain earlier today. Or you had to choose between that and this African twin. Obviously, I couldn't decide, so I got both of them. Now, let's go with some particulars. Let's start with this Harley-Davidson Street Glide right here. Focus in on this for a second. This Harley-Davidson Street Glide is more expensive, much more expensive than the African twin. Street Glide is very comfortable. It's like riding a Cadillac. Other than the Harley, it's known to be shaken, but has some cool to it. Get a lot of bang for your buck. It has a lot of power. It's a touring bike, cruiser, but it's extremely heavy. So this is kind of like a downside thing to me. I know what some people say, well, if you know how to ride, it being heavy shouldn't make a difference, but it really does. Now, the African twin, on the other hand, right here, right? Get a glimpse of this thing, this beauty. Back up a little bit. This African twin, it's much lighter. It's about 400 pounds lighter than the Harley. Harley sits a lot lower. As you see, this African twin is a lot taller. It's a lot lighter, more manageable. I could go many more places with this African twin than I could on that Harley Street Glide. I could take this thing to the desert. I could take this touring. This bike is designed for touring just like that, Harley-Davidson. But this is also designed for off-road. I got the manual. I didn't get the DCT because I don't want an automatic motorcycle. It takes the real motorcycling out of motorcycles. Now, I know what you're thinking. In inner city traffic, the automatic would be better. No, it isn't. You just don't know how to ride as you should. If you learn how to master that clutch and throttle, which I do all the time in inner traffic, and I rarely put my feet down unless the traffic comes to a complete stop, then I'm compelled to put my feet down. But this twin, I will have to say, I like the Harley. It has the external music and all of that, but I do listen to music on this twin through my headphones. This is taller, it's more manageable, it's lighter. It has a lot of torque. This is a like 100. That's a lot of power for an enduro bike. This Harley, they don't do the Harleys in CCs, but if they was to do Harley in a CC, it'd be about 1,800 CCs. So it's a real powerhouse. Which would you choose? If you had to choose between the two, would you choose the Harley-Davidson or the African twin? Hey man, it was too difficult for me to decide, so I decided to get both. They're both brand new, both off of the showroom floor. And as you see, I'm an adventure type guy. You see my Ford Raptor back there? There's the Raptor. A lot of toys. There's the Beamer. Beamer's sitting right here. Drop top Beamer. I like the black, right? As you can see, you normally see me in black. Maybe I'll take this twin for a spin. See if I can get it on the get set up here. See if I can do that. See if I can take this. There we go. The reflection is no longer on my face. Maybe I could take this twin for a spin. Let's see what we could do here. Hey, I'm outside. I'm really outside now. Okay. I want people to be knowing my location and all that, man. But I'll put this here for now. May be able to get this thing out of the garage. So if you had to choose between the Harley-Davidson and the African Twin, which will you choose? Is Harley or this Twin? Just got this Twin a week ago, Friday, Tennessee. And so I rode it all the way back, and it's a beast. It's a beast. So if you had to choose, you're an adventure type of guy. If you're an adventure type of guy, you get the Twin. You could tour and go on an adventure, right? If you're a Harley type of guy, you tour. Can't go off road. What would you do? What would be your decision? Me? Honestly, I'm an adventure type of guy. I like being able to go off road. I would throw on my helmet and go for a ride. My black helmet got soaked today. I got caught in the rain on that African Twin. I had to come back, wipe it down, throw a little oil on the chain, simply because that was my choice. But I'll be honest with you guys. I ride the African Twin a lot more than I do the Harley. Now, don't get me wrong, the Harley's a beast. The Harley's a beast. But so is the Twin. This Harley's a beast, bro. Don't get it twisted. I don't want you to sleep on the Harley now. I mean, people like the Harley because of the sound, right? Let's see here. These gloves are soaking wet. Still wet. This Harley's a beast, bro. Nice dashboard, looks like a car. Looks like my Mercedes used to look inside. Listen to the sound. That's right, well, that's the Harley. And I know a lot of old heads are going to say the Harley straight up. But a lot of OGs would say the Harley, but I may have to say the Twin. To this Twin. Now, this Twin got some sound to it as well, homie. Not a lot of room here. Let me get my legs. And let my gloves dry out. Soaking wet. Maybe they'll be ready for tomorrow. Get some sun tomorrow. Ride a little more. This Twin's a beast too. Don't get it twisted. It's for me to get my leg over here. It's the key to this Twin. The Harley. Get a load of this. It's Twin. Some power too. 1100 beats. Thing about the Twin, it doesn't want you to start it with the kickstand down. This display gotta go away. the twins are beast also. Let's say if you. Let's say if you. Twins are beast also. So I mean, if you had to choose between the Harley, this African twin, this twins are beast. Maybe I'll take it out real quick. Let me see. See if I can take this thing down real quick. Grab a helmet. Take it down for a second. Got it on the stand. Hopefully I have enough clearance to get it out of the garage before it gets dark, right? Now, what I like about the twin, it's easier. I wouldn't be able to push this Harley around like this. It's so heavy getting it beyond this truck without moving the truck. But the twin, sometimes I could push it around just as I did my dual sport out of the garage backwards. It's about 500 some pounds versus that damn thing's almost 900 pounds, the Harley. It's a tight fit. It's a tight fit, you all. I don't want to hit that. Inches. And I gotta support this weight. This is where I work out. Right? This is where I work out. That's where I work out, yo. So now, have the twin on the street. I had to push it down here. So you see, I had to push it down right there, and walked around. There's the twin. I'm not sure what she said. But here's the twin. Now I'm going to grab a helmet, guys. And I'm going to show you some performance on this. Show you some performance. Let me grab a helmet. Some gloves. Something now, Matt, too saucy. We stretched that a little bit so we could get some distance here. You're about to see the African twin in action. My head. I'm gonna go down, turn around, and come back. Hopefully nobody hit my friggin' camera. Always wear gloves and everything. Always wear gloves. Always put everything on. Maybe this one time I won't have gloves on. But here we go. Nah, I grabbed some gloves. I don't want to be a bad example. I'm gonna grab my gloves. Performance. Here we go. Now, what's up, the authorized representative? What's up now, D? Who's the man? It's a little bit too big. Let me minimize it some. Should be able to see me. It's good money right there. I'm gonna go down, turn around. If you had to decide between the Twin and the Harley, which would you choose? I like the Twin. I like the Harley. But I love the African Twin. You decide. I will put a Harley out, but it's about to get dark. Gotta move the truck. Maybe I will pull the Harley out for a minute. Gotta move this truck. Let's get things here. This is it. This is what I hate about moving a Harley. Gotta move the truck and everything out of the way. tell me, the authorized representative, the African twin, or the Harley? Take this in. Harley or the twin? You decide. I'm gonna run that way. I'm gonna come back that way. Maybe I'll just put it there. Get the truck out of the way. Can't see it all there. Truck's blocking the view, but it's clear that way. Can I run the Harley that way? Can you guys see it? It's darker. It's not as clear. If I tilt it, there's a sun setting that way. That's a little better. I'm gonna run it that way, D. What's good? So here we go. You're gonna see me come through on the Harley. Always have a helmet. You know how I do. You decide. The African Twin or the Harley. It's 20 minutes to tell the doctrine. It's up to you, Fernando. You decide, man. The Harley or the African Twin. It's about to get dark. We're about to take the Harley back in. So for now, I'm going to say peace, 2 fingers, and leave that in the air. Kadar, where's your bike? Deauthorized rep, where's your bike? Where's your bike, Jeffy Lopes? You see how I'm doing it, baby? Listen, man. If you can't fix your credit, well, wipe your credit clean. I'll do it. But it's going to cost you, baby. It's going to cost you. You understand what I'm talking about? I'm out here. You see me, man. Stop pretending you don't see me, man. Peace.